I had a dream last night, guys and girls, boys and girls. I was walking down the road and I saw these, I don't know if they're angels or fairies, but they went past me in my face. I was going to all sorts of places in the dream, walking down the road and shuffling ifnal, talking to people. A guy in a wheelchair in the dream came to me and spoke to me and wanted to know where to go, so I told him where to go. And I got an itchy ear, as you can tell. And basically, I went to when I was young again in the children's home when I was younger, and I remember the staff wanted to know where this sort of thing was. So it's not much of a dream, I know, but there's probably more to the dream I don't know about. Usually, I remember a lot about my dreams, guys and girls, ladies and boys and girls. Sometimes most of us forget. I know I keep clicking a lot, as you can tell. I've written a lot of things down in here, like the Quiet Place and the Terminator. I keep doing this, but there we go. It's a good idea to write things down, and you don't forget things or do videos that I'm doing. But like I say, this is my PS4 controller. Fans still keeping me cool. But I thought I'd share my experience and dreams with people. Some people may be interested, some people may not be. Some people never remember them. But if you had one wish or one dream to see your family again, when you see mirrors in the living room, is it another time portal to another universe? With a time machine, you can go back and see your friends and family. There's bound to be time machines. These UFOs can time travel, but we can't. Now, perhaps some people have experienced UFOs, been abducted and had time travel, and some people haven't. Then they get put in the past or pushed into the future just by taking a photograph or filming something. I watched a man on YouTube. It was from the olden days, like World War II, and he took a photograph of a UFO and he transported to 2006. Mad, I know. But some people do anything to make money and make stories these days. But what would you do? Would you stay in the past or go to the future, or go to great music back in the old days and live most of your life out until you're 35, 34? Then the time you come back to 2024, you'll be 70. What would you do? Some people say they don't mind that. If you had one choice and one opportunity, what would you do? Live in the olden days? I think the olden days would be like that. Very good. Or maybe different. But if you've got a problem with your body, if you did go back in the olden days, you won't be able to fix it as well. Say if you had a blockage, for example, they ain't got the technology to fix it, have they? So you'd have to bear with it. Like me at the minute, I'm getting annoyed with my hospital and doctors. Well, especially the hospital. They keep changing my appointments around. Hopefully I get there eventually, and they'll see me again. I just thought I'd tell you a few things of what's on my mind. I've done it now, and you may feel the same way. It is quite boring these days. I'll tell you the reasons why. Nothing good on the TV. Always repeats. Games are boring. You have to wait years for a good game. Why can't they just bring back things back like you used to do? But time moves on. That's why most people want to go back in the old times. Great music, great films. Even though it's not as good as today, but it was good. And they expect you to just stay here and adapt with everybody else, watching boring things on the TV. Well, it is true, yeah. People have left acting, some people have died, some people don't know how to act, so they get people on the cheap and make things rubbish for a lot of people. So they have to watch what's being made. They're making the money, but they're not caring about the fans. They're making any kind of rubbish these days. That's how it feels to me. Tell me if I'm wrong or right, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Have I knocked the nail on the head? I'm expressing my opinions and feelings about this. Everything just seems to get boring. It's because when you're younger you like things. When you get older, things get more boring. They keep destroying things, knocking buildings down and ruining history. But you need people to live and places to stay. What about all the wildlife that's there? History's been destroyed. It keeps getting more destroyed. That's why most people like to go back in the old days and see all the stuff. Same as it used to be. Unfortunately, which is kind of sad. That's why most people don't want to stay in the same area they're living in. They want to move to a different area where it hasn't changed. But everywhere just changed, but some places may stay the same. Would you move? Would you stay in the same area? If I had the money, I'd move. I wouldn't want to be around here anymore because I can see for myself it's very boring and it's changed a lot. The best place I probably would like to go to is probably Church Streatham. I'll tell you why, if you've never been to Church Streatham before. Very good views, loads of hills, very nice in the summer. I would never want to move from there. People are friendly. And I've lived there before. The only reasons why I moved is because to be with family, or try and get back with family, which I really should have stayed in Church Streatham. I don't want to really be here in this city or town, to be honest with you, but I'm bearing with it. If most people had the money, they'd move back. Don't get me wrong, it was good back in the day, Shifnal. It's changed a lot. People have moved in, and it's not the same. Same with Telford and Shrewsbury, and Wolverhampton and Birmingham. They've all changed. Same with Manchester and Stockport. They've all changed, and Liverpool. You know? Going to these old towns like Bath or the Lake District are probably going to be the same. But I just don't know. There's a lot of countryside at the Lake District in Wales and Scotland, Northern Ireland. All these things are different. There's loads of countrysides, but they're just destroying everything. They don't care as long as they're making the money. They put anybody anywhere. That's why I prefer to be in a place where it's not changed. Well, how can you find these places? Good question, good answer. I can't find them all the time. They're just there, aren't they? I'd be a lot more happy if I was in Church Streatham. Some people say there's nothing there, there's just countryside. Well, that's the whole point. There's no game shops, there's no, do you want your things, your games and your videos and your films getting delivered? There's still deliveries probably there, obviously. You can deliver your food there as well, and I don't know. Tell me what you think. Places to walk, places to go to. Not idiots anyway. Perhaps it's changed now, I don't know. If I've had the choice, I'd move to Church Streatham. I'd never look back here again. That's just me. But anyway, tell me what you think, and see you next video. Take care, peace. Thank you all for joining me.